Welcome, and on this video is 3 ways to communicate better in a dating to marriage. And this is one of the things that a lot of people get wrong, and that is why it is said a relationship started so well, and of course both of you were doing so well, and suddenly your partner leaves you. You see, my number one here is for you to listen to understand before you respond or you reply. A lot of people don't do that. They just listen to respond immediately. You don't listen to understand. When you listen and understand your partner, you'll be able to communicate better. And I did in my little note here, I said, good communication begins with an active listening, which gives your partner room to express he or herself, or expressing their thoughts, feelings of concern, which are not really understood, will be misunderstood, and of course a partner can react to it, and that can become a problem. Of course, in my scripture here, I pick a scripture which is James chapter 1 verse 19. Say everyone should be quick to listen and slow to speak, which of course when you're slow to speak, it slows to anger people. So be quick to listen, and of course be slow to speak, and of course it will help you to be able to control you being angry or your partner being angry. My number two is for you to speak honestly and kind to your partner. This is one of the things everyone, especially in early days in relationship, when you see people find their way into a relationship and you feel time is no more, it's one of the things people don't do. Because you have an experience with Alex does not mean you're going to have the same experience with Alice. So people don't communicate kindly to each other because your past experience has taught you a lot of lessons that you no longer want to be kind. You see people in relationship, they say, I no longer want to be kind in the relationship. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I let it go. So when you're going into relationship, especially you find yourself in a different relationship, in a new relationship, you must learn to communicate sincerely, and of course be honest in your communication, and be kind, really kind to yourself, and be kind to your partner. It will help your relationship to grow. You can check the book of Ephesians chapter 4 verse 15, which of course he said, speak in truth and in love. You see, I back it up with scripture because we don't own relationships, and a lot of times people get it wrong because you don't have anything to back up that relationship. You don't have any reason why you're going into the relationship. The only reason why a lot of people go into relationship is because they feel they are ripe, and of course time is no more, and people are telling them you are running out of time. An environment is speaking, showing that, see, you're actually running out of time, and is speaking like pushing you, telling you, see, everyone is doing this, why can't you do it now? You're ready, why can't you go into it? And that is where the problem comes. My number three is for you to address problems very easily and in humility. Learn to address your problems, your misunderstandings, things you don't understand. Learn to address them peacefully, and of course with understanding. It will really help your relationship, because a lot of people are getting it wrong because little things they are supposed to take one after the other, step by step, people are not doing it. People are running out of patience, and this is one of the problems that are really facing people are facing in relationships today, even in families, because people are no longer patient to speak with each other. People are running out of time, and everyone wants to be the one talking. Everyone wants to be the one to be understood, and this is the problem. Because if you have someone you're dating, you should come with understanding, come with humility, come ready that, see, we're both going to make this thing work, but it starts from me. I have to understand this person. I have to give this person benefit of doubt. Let it be different. I believe it's going to be different from where I'm coming from, or from a relationship I just left. It helps, and this is where people get it wrong. So if the only way you can get it right is for you to start this thing step by step, and of course do it well, be prepared to make it work. I tell people, see, if you want a relationship to work, a lot of people say, yes, it goes with two people. Yes, it goes with two people, but one person is going to decide if it's going to work first, because a lot of times we come together and someone is not deciding for a sacrifice. Before you make a relationship work, be ready to be the one to make sacrifices to have this relationship work. That is how I believe things will work better. God bless you, and I'll see you again in my next one.